Hey guys, Be the Beard Babe here, and today I have a monthly plan with me video. I can't remember the last time I did this kind of video on my channel, but I figured, I've been really into monthly kits lately, and I don't know, I just felt in the mood, and I was planning out March, and I wanted to film it, so here it is. And this is actually in my mini happy planner, the one I use for daily planning. And the kit that I'm using is a mini happy planner monthly kit from Adorably Amy Designs. And it was just funny there because I had messed up. I had thought the March was on the other side. I didn't even look at the days of the week when I put it down. And I was like, oh, dang. So I had to switch it to the other side. But this is like a tea party kit. I'll link it down below for you guys. I mean, it might be too late to get it now since by the time you guys see this, March will be here already. So yeah. And what I'm looking at right now is that I see that the right edge just didn't line up with the monthly grid that well. So I just used some undo and I'm going to put it back on there where it kind of lines up with that right edge because I think it looks better that way. And so next I'm just going to put down the date cover-ups, which is a pretty tedious process because they're so tiny and there's so many of them. But they just make the spread look a lot cuter. And so while I'm doing this, I'll kind of just chat with you guys a bit. Oh yeah, I had to stop for a minute because my husband called me, and so I just laid down a couple other dots and then or squares. And the kit actually comes with holiday stickers. So there's like the daylight savings time one, there's Good Friday and St. Patrick's Day. So I put those down, and then I put like the number stickers like underneath it. That's probably like my one gripe about it because it looks kind of odd. So, but I don't know. You can't really shorten it anymore. And for some reason, the Happy Planner, like they put their what is it, holidays right next to the dates. So, I mean, I guess so that you have more space to write underneath or whatever. So, you can't really cover, I mean, you can't really, I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, so that's where you have to put the date. So it looks a little odd there, but I mean, I like to have the holidays on there just so I can remember. But yeah, like I don't know why I've never been into monthly kits at all, but for some reason have really been feeling it since this year, since January. I got a monthly kit from, again, Adorably Amy Designs, and I laid it down and it just looks so cute in my mini, and I was like, I'm hooked. I mean, I don't know if I'll get it every month, especially because I'm on like a no spend, and I just had some credits from Amy, and so I just bought a few monthly kits, and so I don't know. I think it looks really, really cute for the time being. We'll see how it goes. And thankfully, like, it doesn't really detract, like, it doesn't take up that much space, like writing space and all that. So it's not a problem for me to have it like right there. And she includes like this deco to kind of cover up the days of the week that aren't within the month. So there's that long sticker with a quote on it and another one just to cover up that empty box right there. It's very florally. I mean, I'm not a big fan of like teacups and all of that kind of design, but I love the flowers. I'm definitely a floral person when it comes to designs. Um, and so, okay, right now I'm just putting down the sidebar stuff. And I'll tell you, honestly, I don't really use the sidebar. She includes it, so I just put it down there. And I kind of just mix up the colors. And I'll use like very generic kind of headers that she includes. Like important, goals, this month, don't forget, that kind of stuff. So it's really, yeah, kind of just I just have it there and maybe I'll write it down. But honestly, I'm not a big like sidebar person when it comes to the monthly spread, at least. So, I mean, I'll probably put down my, you'll see later on when I write everything in how I do have like a couple of things that I need to get done specifically for that month. But for the most part, my to-dos are pretty fluid. They don't really have like big time constraints. And if they did, I mean, I wouldn't put it in my monthly spread. I would put it in my weekly or daily spreads. And so right now I'm just putting down some birthdays that I remembered, so I need to make a note of that. And it's actually my daughter's birthday on the 2nd, and my friend's birthday on the 14th, and then my godson's birthday on the 16th. So I had to mark that down. And then also the girls have their spring break at the end of the month, so I just used that strip to mark that off. She includes those like 3 different colors of strips, and it's just, you can mark off vacations, or, in my case, spring break or some kind of break, or just, any kind of uh, long amount of time that you want to mark off. Those are what the strips are there for. And right now I'm kind of just going through all of my school stickers and looking for, I was really looking for a spring break one, and I thought I had an extra one, but I actually used that in my other spread, so I had to take it off of this new sheet, but it's fine. It's cute, and I specifically wanted to use that one, so I just put that there. Okay, what else? What else? March. I actually have quite a few things or events going on in March, and marking that down. Right now, I'm just going through all of the little appointment labels, or just labels in general, and icons and stuff on that second sheet, and kind of marking them down. The third is date night. My husband and I always have our date nights on the third, or at least we try to. We don't do it necessarily every month, but that is the plan if we can. And most of my practically all of my bills actually are like automatic and online, that kind of stuff. So I don't tend to mark that down. I don't have that written down at all in any of my planners, but there are a couple of things like extracurricular activities that I have to pay monthly, or like my Etsy bill, and so I just mark that down there. And then the 4th, actually, we're going to be going out for my daughter's birthday, so that's what that little geo tag is for. I remember that's what you call it, a little geo tag, so I put that there. My Sundays this month are actually pretty busy. Probably only one weekend where I'm just home, and then the other weekend, I have a date with one of my daughters, and then that one weekend that I am home, my husband has a date. He'll be taking out one of our daughters, because we like to do monthly dates with our girls separately, just to kind of give them their own time together. And then at the end of the month, I am going just shopping with my friend who's getting married at the end of the year. So I'm super excited about that. I can't wait. It's going to be really, really fun. And that was just another bill that I had to mark off for some extracurricular activities. And what else? So then I move on to, I have a book event on the 8th. You'll see me write all this stuff down later, because when I fill it in for all, but I'll just go through it now with you guys. But yeah, I have a book event on the 8th, and I'm super excited about that, because I mean, she's not necessarily one of my favorite authors, but I really, really enjoyed her books. It's actually Tahereh Mafi, and she wrote the Shatter Me series, and she's coming out with a new book within that series. It's I don't know if you would call it like a continuation series, because it's not, because the original was the trilogy. So this one is another book within that world, but kind of not really. So I don't know. I forget what the word is to call it, but a spin-off. There we go. It's like a spin-off series. I couldn't think of it. So I'm really excited about that, and it will be my first time meeting her, so that should be super fun. And I haven't been to a book event in so long. And I'm like one of those quiet types, so I definitely won't know what I have to say to her, but it should be fun just to see her, and hopefully I can get a picture with her. And what else? The 20th. The 20th, one of my girls has a field trip to go on, and then the 23rd we have a dentist appointment, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I like to use my monthly spreads in my mini to kind of just, obviously, to mark off events and appointments and stuff like that, because I use my mini, what is it? Not exclusively, but that's my main planner. I flip through it the most, and I make sure that I check that first if I need to see if I'm doing something on a certain day. Oh, and what I did right there on that 14th, I lifted that sticker up because I thought it was a birthday sticker, and it turns out that it was a movie date sticker. So I had to change that. I didn't realize it until I had looked at it. And what I did was that I put that up on the 3rd because we're actually going to the movies to go watch Black Panther finally. I swear, like, I only like to watch movies at Movie Tavern nowadays, or ever now. So they were sold out for the longest time during the times that we were able to go. And I just checked recently, and they had some tickets available for that day. And I was like, okay, let's go. And it's date night, so why not? And oh yeah, so that those few days in the middle of the month are half days, early release days for one of my daughters, because it's like parent teacher conferences. So just had to mark that off. And then also when I'm going to go in and talk to her teacher to kind of see what's going on there. And that, I think, is pretty much all that's going on that in March that I know of so far. And then you're gonna see me just fill everything in, basically everything that I just told you guys. So yeah, I want to take this time just to say that I know maybe in the past, what is it, 4 or 5 videos, whenever I post this video up, that you'll see they're kind of like different videos. They're not like planner videos at all, and they're more like, and they're just like audio, so it's just review videos and just like random videos. But honestly, that's kind of where I'm going with this channel. I really didn't want this to be a planner channel. This is more a lifestyle channel, in the fact that whatever I'm obsessed with at the moment, whatever I want to talk about and want to show off at the moment, that's what this channel is going to showcase. And so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that you'll be seeing more videos like that in the future, where it's just a picture and just me talking. And it could really be about anything. It could be about movies, trailers, books, life, rants, whatever, I feel like talking about. I really want to do that. And it's kind of like an offshoot of my podcast. I've recently started podcasting, and I wanted to include the audio on my channel in case nobody likes listening to podcasts and they want to just be on YouTube. So that's just for your information in case you guys are wondering what I've been doing. So yeah, I've really been excited about that kind of creative avenue. So I'm not going to be stopping that anytime soon. But there will be planner videos coming. It just won't be my main thing. I really just want to pull the focus away from planners and just focus on everything and just whatever I feel like at the time. But yeah, there'll be more on that later on. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and sticking by me. And I love your comments and your likes and appreciate it all. And I guess that's pretty much it. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.